All right, if you missed everything that happened during today's session, don't worry. Right now, we're getting you caught up on the only stocks you need to know about today. It's time for Street Smart's Top 10. Number 10, Activis. Shares are rising more than 1%. The maker of generic drugs has agreed to buy fellow drug maker Warner Chilcott for about $8.5 billion. The deal enables Activis to expand into the women's health market. Dom.
Well, number 9, Trish, is Red Hat, the software company, falling 4%. BMO is downgrading the software company to a market perform. That's pretty much a hold rating, cutting its price target as well to $54 a share. The firm cites valuation, mixed field checks, and deceleration in most key financial metrics as the reason for that downgrade, Jules.
At number 8, we've got Campbell Soup. It's a strange move today. These shares are down more than 4%, almost 4%, even after Campbell reported third-quarter results that beat estimates. It also raised its forecast. A colder winter and better ads help boost soup sales that offset a decline in Campbell's V8 drinks. And Trish, the stock is up more than 30% year-to-date, so it's on the heels of a pretty good run.
Interesting how weather factors into
Gotta have your soup if it's cold.
Absolutely. All right, we're looking at number 7 here. It's Dell, trading up slightly. The company's special committee renewing a call for billionaire Carl Icahn to provide more details on his takeover bid. The committee says it can't evaluate the seriousness of Mr. Icahn's bid unless it gets the info.
Well, number 6, Trish, is Websense, jumping 28% after agreeing to be bought by private equity firm Vista Equity Partners for about $906 million. Websense is trying to transition from its roots in blocking inappropriate websites at work into a provider of broader online security services, Jules.
And sticking with tech, Pandora is up almost 2% today. Barclays has upgraded the stock to equal weight from underweight. It also raised its price target to $17 from $10. Barclays citing Pandora's progress in monetizing increased mobile usage, and also the analysts there believe competitive pressures are reflected in the valuation. By the way, Pandora is out with its earnings on Thursday, so this recommendation coming ahead of that.
Well, we'll watch for that. You know, it's interesting, though. You wonder, because it is a competitive landscape, and if Apple were to suddenly really get in that game, you know, outside of iTunes and have a service more similar to Pandora or Spotify, what might that do to their business?
Well, remember, Google already came out with their subscription service, right? $9.99 a month. I mean, this is a space where the big balance sheet tech players can really make an impact. You got to wonder. I mean, I don't personally use Pandora. I might use some competitors, but I mean, it just goes to show you may have some stiff wins if you're going into this particular space.
Well, it's also interesting how wide open the radio space still is. I mean, you think about video, and Netflix is so dominant, and in radio, you just don't really have that kind of comparable player.
So the question is, can Pandora become that? Clearly, I guess the Barclays analysts think so. All right, we're moving on to number 4, another icon company, Chesapeake, up nearly 3%. The energy company has named Anadarko executive Robert Douglas Lauer as its new CEO. The appointment comes after a pretty tough year during which Chesapeake's board ousted its founder and the company worked to shore up its finances.
Well, number 3, Trish, is, yeah, you got to guess it, right? It's United, down about 1% today. The airline's 787 Dreamliner planes are flying again in the U.S. after being grounded for 3 months because of battery issues. Of course, Adam Johnson was on board that UAL Flight 1 from Houston that landed safely in Chicago earlier this afternoon.
At number 2, we've got General Electric. It's up only about 1/3 of 1% today. The company planning to extract $6.5 billion in dividends from its financial unit, GE Capital, this year. The payout's coming as CEO Jeff Immelt ramps up shareholder rewards while shrinking the overall business.
All right, we're coming up here on our number 1 stock of the day. Can you guess it? YHOO. YHOO shares, they're up about 0.5%. The company's buying online blogging network Tumblr for $1.1 billion. It's the biggest deal yet for Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer as she seeks to lure users and advertisers. Tumblr was founded 6 years ago and has grown to host more than 100 million blogs.